Muyambi, hi, can you tell us a little about the campaigns against malaria in Uganda?
Yeah, of course, malaria is a problem in Uganda, and that is why the government has come up with an intervention of using toxic chemicals, especially DDT,
Yeah.
to confront the malaria problem. But of course, that one has not been without challenges because of the evidence that is known about DDT.
Side effects.
Yeah, its toxicity on human health and the environment. So we tried to come up and tell the government to use the alternatives.
What are the alternatives?
The agenda, of course, is to make sure that we contribute to the eradication of malaria without using toxic substances such as DDT.
Yeah, like what alternatives? You were mentioning
Yeah.
planting neem trees.
You know, they say that it is the human being who has the malaria parasite, not
Yeah.
the mosquito. So if you want to eliminate malaria, you first eliminate the parasite from the person
Okay.
who has it. Then from there, the mosquito would be just a friendly member of our community or of our ecosystem.
Yeah,
Then that's why the issue of treatment is very, very, very vital.
I see.
But you know, many developing countries, you find that they don't consider that component very well.
Treatment.
Like you find, yeah, like you find people are still sharing drugs.
Yeah.
People do not finish their doses. At the same time, people don't finish their recommended doses.
I see.
And when they visit health centers, you see now they ask for particular.
Ask for?
Yeah, they ask for particular medicines.
Okay.
Like a person can visit the health center and say, "Me, I want an injection,"
Okay.
or "Me, I want aspirin or Panadol,"
Yeah.
something like that,
Yeah.
which is not according to the recommended treatment. So that's why we emphasize the issue of treatment.
Hmm.
And at the same time, you see with treatment, people don't differentiate between severe or uncomplicated malaria.
Yeah.
So people still don't know that this is severe malaria or uncomplicated malaria.
Hmm.
And in most cases, when it is complicated malaria, you know, complicated malaria takes long to heal.
Yeah.
So a person can finish a dose, but at the same time has not recovered. So some people tend to resort now to using traditional medicines. Others, even these, they think maybe they are bewitched or what.
Yeah.
They eventually abandon the doses.
Yeah.
But actually, severe complicated malaria takes long to heal, and it cannot be cured by one dose. Sometimes it requires 1 to take 2 to 3 doses
Yeah.
to kill the parasites in the body. So that's why we are emphasizing that. Then another intervention we are promoting is the use of mosquito nets.
Bed nets.
Yeah,
That's very effective in Africa.
yeah, it is very, very effective, but only that the governments have not been promoting awareness on
Yeah.
the use of nets. And at the same time, like some of the challenges we looked at in Uganda,
Yeah.
the interventions were targeting pregnant mothers and children under the age of 5.
Yeah.
But most of the pregnant mothers were complaining that they don't have where to hang the nets.
They don't have?
Where to hang the nets.
Okay.
Because they were just giving them nets
I see.
without the hanging poles. Then at the same time, you know, they were targeting children under the age of 5. But they would just give one net to one child in a home.
Yeah.
So eventually, about 5 children or 4 would share a single net.
Yes.
So at night when they are sleeping, the
The
head of
mosquitoes
one
would
kid
come.
is outside, the leg is outside. So mosquitoes were celebrating on them.
Yeah.
Then in Uganda, we have also identified issues to do with the mismanagement of those nets. Like one woman was found using a mosquito net for filtering juice. And you see another woman used the mosquito net for wedding purposes, as a wedding gown.
I see.
Yeah, and in some schools, some pupils were found using mosquito nets as volleyball nets.
As what? Volleyball.
Yeah,
Volleyball.
volleyball nets.
Okay.
So you can see people are not aware of the
Yeah,
importance
yeah,
of
yeah.
the nets.
You mentioned something very interesting about the use of neem trees and planting neem trees.
Yeah,
How does that work?
yeah, it acts as a repellent because it has that smell and it is not conducive to mosquitoes.
So,
So
even
if you have 1 tree or 2 trees in your compound,
yeah,
then for you are sure that at least mosquitoes will not enter your house.
amazing.
Yeah.
Interesting. The
Yeah.
use of fish in wells in water.
Yeah, that, of course we call those ones biological predators.
Yeah. Yeah.
of course, we are now targeting the reduction of mosquitoes at the larva stage.
Yeah.
So the fish, they eat those larvae of the mosquitoes and they don't hatch, of course, they don't continue.
Can you tell us a little bit about your NGO, how much work it has done, when it was set up, what kind of response it gets?
Yeah, of course, my NGO, it has 3 program areas. One is on malaria control, another one is on chemicals management, and another one is on community development.
Yeah.
So in as far as malaria is concerned, we are promoting a campaign of against the introduction of DDT.
Nice.
And you know, the use of DDT involves following international procedures, and our country, when it started using it in 2 districts, it did not follow all those procedures as laid down in the World Health Organization, the Stockholm Convention. So we had to carry out sensitization activities using the print media and the electronic media. At the same time, community meetings, we are targeting district leaders, and we have reached to the extent of putting a court injunction.
And India's production of DDT causes problems for you all? Is it exported to your country also?
Yeah, the government is not telling us clearly where it is
Coming from?
But we have rumors that it is coming from South Africa.
Yeah.
And that is a violation of the Stockholm Convention, because the Stockholm Convention says, okay, there are 2 countries with exemption to produce DDT, that is India and China, and therefore other countries are free to import DDT from those countries.
I see.
But in case a country has imported DDT from such countries,
Yeah.
and it has used it and it is not finished, it is not supposed to export it.
I see.
It is supposed to reformulate it for future use.
I see.
You get the point? So if Uganda is importing DDT from South Africa, let's say, or from Ethiopia, then that one is a violation of the international standards.
Thanks a lot for your time, and wishing you all the best in your work. It's important work.
Welcome.
Thank you.